OMG, just confirmed! The Dallas Cowboys have officially made one of the boldest, most jaw-dropping moves in recent NFL memory. Shocking fans, critics, and analysts across the league, they've traded for none other than Pro Bowl guard Wyatt Teller in a blockbuster deal reportedly worth a staggering $90 million. Yes, you heard that right. $90 million for one of the most dominant interior offensive linemen in football, and this move might completely reshape the future of the Cowboys franchise. Now, this isn't your typical mid-season rumor or off-season whisper. This is a statement move, a sign that the Cowboys are tired of being almost there and are ready to go all in on winning a Super Bowl right now. The news broke earlier today, and social media absolutely exploded. Fans were posting reactions in real time, with some cheering, some panicking, and everyone asking the same question. How did this happen, and what does it mean for the Cowboys' future? Let's break it all down. Every detail, every angle, and every possible implication of this massive trade. To understand why this trade is such a big deal, we first need to appreciate who Wyatt Teller is and what he brings to the table. Teller, originally drafted in the 5th round of the 2018 NFL draft by the Buffalo Bills, was one of those late-round gems who developed into a powerhouse through sheer work ethic and technical skill. After a brief stint with Buffalo, he was traded to the Cleveland Browns in 2019. And that's where his career truly took off. Over the next few seasons, Teller developed into one of the most feared and respected guards in the league. He's known for his incredible strength, his relentless drive off the snap, and his ability to create massive running lanes. The kind of player who changes games without necessarily being in the spotlight. Offensive linemen rarely get headlines, but Teller has been one of the exceptions. He's made multiple Pro Bowls, earned All-Pro honors, and has become the definition of consistency and dominance in the trenches. Simply put, he's the kind of player every offensive line dreams of having. So why would Cleveland ever let him go? Well, it comes down to money, team structure, and timing. The Browns have been juggling several big contracts across their roster, from their quarterback situation to their defensive stars. And when you add the NFL's salary cap pressures, something had to give. Dallas, on the other hand, has been lurking quietly, waiting for the right opportunity to make a statement move. The Cowboys front office has been facing criticism for years. Fans have accused them of being too cautious, of hesitating when it comes to building around Dak Prescott, and of missing their window while teams like the 49ers and Eagles surged ahead. That's why this deal matters so much. It's not just about adding another name. It's about sending a message to the league that Dallas is serious. They're not rebuilding, they're reloading. From what insiders have gathered, the trade package reportedly includes future draft picks, potentially a first-round selection and a mid-round pick, along with some cap maneuvering to absorb Teller's deal. Like, the $90 million figure attached to this trade reflects a long-term contract restructure, meaning Teller is likely locked in with Dallas for several years to come. That's a massive investment for a guard, but the Cowboys believe it's worth every penny. After all, the last few seasons have exposed one glaring weakness for Dallas, like just protection and consistency in the offensive line. Sure, the Cowboys have had solid players, but between injuries, retirements, and aging veterans, that once dominant Dallas O-line had started to lose its edge. Bringing in Teller instantly changes that dynamic. He's a mauler. He brings toughness, grit, and an attitude that fits perfectly with the Cowboys brand. Think about what this means for Dak Prescott. The quarterback has faced a ton of scrutiny over the past few seasons, with fans and analysts debating whether he can lead Dallas deep into the playoffs, but it's hard to shine when you're under constant pressure. With Teller protecting him, the pocket becomes safer, the running game opens up, and play action becomes deadlier. The Cowboys' offense could take a major leap forward. Add in weapons like CeeDee Lamb and the emerging running back rotation, and suddenly Dallas looks like an offensive juggernaut again. Teller isn't just another piece, he's the missing piece. However, no big move comes without controversy. Some fans are already asking if this was too much money to spend on a guard. $90 million is the kind of number you usually hear for quarterbacks or elite pass rushers, not interior linemen. But modern football is changing. The game is faster, defenses are more complex, and having elite protection inside is just as important as having a dominant tackle on the outside. Teller's presence could anchor the Cowboys' line for years to come, giving them stability that money simply can't always buy. Still, skeptics are out there saying Dallas overpaid. They're pointing to the cap implications, wondering how this deal will affect future contracts for players like Micah Parsons and CeeDee Lamb. They're asking if Dallas might be sacrificing long-term flexibility for short-term gain. Those are fair concerns, but if the Cowboys win, it serves them, and especially if they make a deep playoff run, nobody will care about the price tag. What's fascinating about this move is how it changes the energy around the team. The Cowboys have always had swagger. Hey, they're America's team after all. But this gives them something tangible. A trade like this fires up the locker room. It tells the players that management believes in them and is willing to invest to win. It shows that Jerry Jones isn't afraid to make bold, headline-grabbing decisions. Like we've seen Jones make huge moves before, but this one feels different. It feels calculated. It feels necessary. The Cowboys championship window has been open for a while, but every year it seems to get a little smaller. By adding a proven Pro Bowl talent like Teller, they're doing everything possible to widen that window. Now, let's talk about the chemistry side of things. Football isn't just about talent, it's about fit. Teller's playing style meshes well with Dallas's scheme. He's aggressive but disciplined, physical but smart. The Cowboys' run game, which relies on power blocking and gap control, should thrive with him in the mix. His ability to pull, to get to the second level, and to pancake defenders fits perfectly with the kind of ground and pound style Dallas fans love, whether it's creating lanes for the running backs or giving Dak that extra second in the pocket. Teller's presence will be felt immediately. Coaches love him because he brings intensity every single play. Teammates love him because he leads by example. He doesn't talk much. He just goes to work. And let's not overlook the emotional and symbolic side of this. Wyatt Teller has built a reputation as one of the toughest, most respected players in the league. His story, a fifth-round pick who fought his way to stardom, resonates deeply with fans who appreciate hard work and perseverance. Bringing that kind of mentality into the Cowboys locker room is huge. Dallas has talent everywhere, but sometimes they've been criticized for lacking that blue-collar grit, that relentless edge that separates contenders from pretenders. Teller brings that in spades. He's not flashy. He's not about fame or endorsements. He's about domination in the trenches, and that's exactly what the Cowboys need to finally push over the hump. The reaction across the NFL landscape has been wild. Analysts on TV are already debating how this move ranks among the biggest offensive line acquisitions of the decade. Some are calling it a potential Zach Martin 2.0 situation, a foundational move that could stabilize the offense for years. Others are comparing it to the kind of trades that championship teams make right before they go on a run. And fans, Cowboys Nation is absolutely electric. Social media has been flooded with edits of Teller in a Cowboys jersey, fans chanting Super Bowl bound, and even rival fans admitting that Dallas just got a lot scarier. And for the fans, keep your eyes glued to every update, every practice clip, every press conference. And this story is far from over. The Cowboys are on a mission, and with Wyatt Teller anchoring that offensive line, the mission just got a whole lot more possible. So hit that like button and drop your thoughts in the comments. Subscribe if you're new, and let's ride this wave together. Dallas just made a statement, and the rest of the league heard it loud and clear. Boom, football strength.